talk about the match, Nate. Okay, let's talk about Bryson DeChambeau and Aaron Rodgers versus Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady. Okay, you already know my guy Bryson with Aaron Rodgers. They ended up winning. They ended up taking home the dub. Okay, leaving Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady as a duo 0-2. Okay, so nah, but seriously, overall though, I do respect this. I mean, this match right here, Nate, it raised a ton of money. When I mean a ton, I'm talking about a ton of money. They raised a ton of money. They ended up raising a lot of meals. They had a thing. It was if the ball lands in the sand, then that's 25,000 meals donated to the foundation. I can't remember what foundation it was, but they donated a lot of meals, a lot of money. So I got to give them a lot of respect for that. This was in Big Sky, Montana. So they were actually golfing in the around the mountains, which is so crazy, Nate. It was such a weird golf course. It really was. Overall, it had its good highlights. I seen Charles Barkley, he was commentating. They had Larry Fitzgerald over there, so that was definitely something to watch. They had guests like Wayne Gretzky. They had Barack Obama on there. So overall, it was a pretty fun. It was pretty fun entertainment. I remember I was watching the game, and I seen like bears and foxes on the course. I was like, this is crazy. Like I was wondering, I was like, what if a bear eats the ball? And but overall, Nate, it was a pretty fun match. It really was. Bryson DeChambeau and Aaron Rodgers took home the dub. And let me say this, Nate, okay? That was probably the one time in my whole life that I rooted for Aaron Rodgers, and I was not disappointed. Aaron Rodgers, let me tell you something, Nate. He's a good golfer. Aaron Rodgers is a very, very good golfer. Like I never really seen Aaron Rodgers golf. Like I've seen like the State Farm commercials with him hitting, but I never seen him actually golf. I seen Tom Brady. I seen him in Mickelson versus Peyton and Tiger. But I never seen Aaron Rodgers golf. Aaron Rodgers was a really good golfer that day. He was a really good golfer. He was making his shots. He was very accurate. Kind of reminded me of the way he is in the NFL. But overall, though, him and Bryson DeChambeau, they absolutely did a great job. Same thing with Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady. I gotta give them credit. There was one point where they took the lead, but Bryson DeChambeau and Aaron Rodgers ended up taking that lead back, and it was smooth sailing from there. There was one point in the game where Phil Mickelson hit a beautiful shot. He had a beautiful shot, and it was very, very clear. I think it was around I want to say it was probably around 5 feet. I want to say it was probably around 5 feet away from the hole. And Bryson DeChambeau, boom, and it was, oh my God, there were two very, very beautiful shots. I got to give them a lot of credit. But overall, Nate, this was a very, very fun event. Stuff like this is definitely what helps golf, getting these celebrities involved and having them golf a few rounds, having them mic'd up. There was one part of the match where I thought it was so hilarious. Bryson DeChambeau, he had duct tape and he tossed it to Tom Brady, and he said, "This is for your mouth." I was like, that's savagery 101 right there. But overall, Nate, I did think this was very, very entertaining. I mean, I don't know if you caught some of it. I know it ended around the time you were just getting home from work, but I know that it started right a couple hours before you got to work. So overall, Nate, I did watch the whole thing, and it was a very, very entertaining match. I believe Aaron Rodgers had 5 birdies, which is absolutely great, and Tom Brady made a lot of birdies as well. But overall, Nate, I think DeChambeau and Aaron Rodgers, I think that's a good duo right there. I really do. I think they played really good together. And overall, they ended up taking home this gold bracelet, which I think is a very, very beautiful bracelet. It's a very nice bracelet. So congratulations to Aaron Rodgers and Bryson DeChambeau. Let me tell you something, man, okay? Look, if it means Aaron Rodgers playing more golf, depending on who he's with, I'll definitely root for him, I mean, he is a very, very good golfer. I got to give him credit where credit's deserved. And I've always given Aaron Rodgers credit. Despite me not being the biggest fan of Aaron Rodgers, I've always given him credit, whether it's on the golf course or on the football field. I've always given him credit. But other than that, Nate, I do hope to see this a lot more often, Nate. I do hope to see the match a lot more often. And hopefully it's not just football players. Hopefully other celebrities can end up getting involved in this and end up creating more publicity and a lot more attention to golf, because golf is a very, very good sport. I started watching it around this year, and I have taken a big, big interest in it. So with that being said, to Bryson DeChambeau and Aaron Rodgers, again, congratulations on the win. To Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady, you guys did a great job. It just wasn't enough. But to all 4 of them, congratulations on raising a ton of money and a ton of meals for a lot of people.
Aaron Rodgers actually won something, and it's not a Super Bowl. I'll give him his credit. I did catch a little bit of it. I didn't catch a lot of it, but I caught a glimpse of it. And yeah, Mario, I look at the stats and they did a great job. And I've never seen Aaron Rodgers golf before either, you know. But he did a really amazing job. And I actually did see a couple of pictures of the golf course. It was very, very weird. You know, they were up, I think the article says it, they were up 7,500 feet in the air. So they
Right,
were
the
they were
mountains.
they were really high up above sea level, you know. So they were over a mile above sea level. They were higher than Denver, Colorado, and weed's legal there. So, but look, um, overall, Mario, this was a very enjoyable event. And yeah, Mario, I like the match. You know, like you said, like it draws in a lot of attention because of the celebrities, the people that play in it. You know, like you said, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Steph Curry, and Charles Barkley had a match before. I believe it was. I believe they had a match before? Was it? I
I
believe
don't
they
believe
did.
so. The only match is the matches that I seen and remembered was, I believe the first one was Mickelson versus
Brady,
Tiger Woods, like singly.
yeah,
And then it went to Woods and Peyton versus Mickelson and Brady. I think this might
yeah,
be the
yeah.
third one, but I can't remember. It might have happened.
Yeah, I think it did too. I could be wrong though. But overall, it was a pretty good event. And I like the match because, like I said, it draws in very big names. That draws in a lot of money. Like you said, it could be used for charities and all that stuff. So I really do like this event overall.
Right. And not only that, going back to what you said about like the mountains and everything, there was a lot of wooded areas right there too. There's a
Yeah.
lot of woods. And I remember there was one point Bryson hit the ball and he took like 10 to 15 minutes trying to find his golf ball. This dude was literally looking in the bushes trying to pick out his golf ball. And that's tough because golf balls are so small.
Yeah.
So like overall, man, it was something.
What they're also saying, you know, when they were hitting the golf balls, because they were so high up above sea level, that the balls were just flying. And I believe it too. You know, you go to Denver and you watch a baseball game, home runs fly out of there like crazy. So I believe it. I really do, you know, because again, that like I said,
Right.
Denver, Colorado is a mile above sea level. So I call it the Mile High City, you know. So, but overall, Mario, I did get a glimpse of it, and I did watch a little bit of the highlights just to kind of see what happened. And it was a pretty enjoyable event. And I love, and I again, I like these events, you know. You know, they draw in big names. They to raise money, get charities going, and all that stuff. And I love that. I love seeing that kind of stuff. So with that being said, you know, to Aaron Rodgers and Bryson DeChambeau, you know, congratulations to you guys. And you know, Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady did a great job, but Aaron Rodgers got his revenge on Tom Brady, just not on the football field. But look, congratulations to everybody. Anyways, you know, to Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady, you know, best of luck to you guys as well. And we'll see where their golfing careers take them.